Following the successful landings at Normandy in June 1944, the Allies rapidly liberated France and Belgium. The task now was to push on through the Netherlands and into northern Germany. Operation Market Garden was conceived as a bold plan to accelerate the Allied advance into Germany by bypassing the heavily fortified Siegfried Line and crossing the Rhine River. The ultimate goal was to secure a bridgehead over the Rhine, enabling a rapid advance into the heart of industrial Germany and potentially end the war by the close of 1944. Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery, a prominent British commander, conceived and orchestrated Operation Market Garden. He was the overall commander of the Allied ground forces in Western Europe at the time and was a proponent of aggressive, large-scale operations. The airborne component of the operation involved the dropping of 3 airborne divisions, namely the American 101st and 82nd Airborne Divisions and the British 1st Airborne Division, behind enemy lines in the Netherlands. Their mission was to secure key bridges and establish landing zones to facilitate the ground advance. The ground forces primarily consisted of the British 30th Corps, comprising British, American, and Polish troops. The 30th Corps was tasked with advancing along a narrow corridor, called Hell's Highway, linking up with the airborne troops, and securing the areas around the captured bridges. The operation's success depended heavily on capturing a series of bridges, including those over the Maas, Waal, and Lower Rhine rivers. The most famous and critical of these was the bridge at Arnhem. There were 2 phases to the operation: Market and Garden. Market, the airborne landings where paratroopers and glider-borne troops were dropped behind enemy lines to secure bridges and landing zones, and Garden or ground advance. Ground forces advanced rapidly along a narrow road corridor, known as Hell's Highway, aiming to link up with the airborne troops and secure the captured bridges. Operation Market Garden faced significant logistical challenges, including adverse weather conditions, a lack of adequate transport aircraft, and insufficient supplies and equipment for both airborne and ground troops. Allied air superiority was a key advantage, but bad weather severely hampered air support during crucial phases of the operation. This limitation impacted communication, reconnaissance, and air cover for the advancing ground forces. The airborne landings generally went well, with paratroopers and glider troops successfully securing several key bridges and establishing defensive positions. However, they faced resistance from German forces. The 30th Corps, the ground forces, began their advance from the Belgian-Dutch border. Despite facing obstacles and strong German resistance, they made steady progress toward their objectives. Delays in capturing bridges and inadequate communication between airborne and ground forces led to a mismatch of objectives and difficulties in coordinating the operation effectively. The British 1st Airborne Division encountered fierce opposition at Arnhem Bridge, preventing them from reaching and securing the bridge over the Rhine. This was a significant setback for the operation. The Polish 1st Independent Parachute Brigade participated in the operation, but due to bad weather and other factors, they were not able to reach their intended objective to support the British at Arnhem. The failure to secure the bridge at Arnhem led to the eventual withdrawal of the British 1st Airborne Division. The division suffered heavy casualties, with many soldiers either captured or killed. While Market Garden didn't achieve its ultimate objectives, it weakened German forces and tied them down in the Netherlands, influencing subsequent Allied strategies and offensives. Operation Market Garden faced post-operation analysis, revealing shortcomings in planning, intelligence, logistics, and overestimation of capabilities. The ambitious plan and its subsequent failure received substantial criticism. Market Garden provided valuable lessons for future military operations, emphasizing the importance of adaptability, coordination, intelligence accuracy, and logistical planning in large-scale endeavors. Following the operation's failure, the Allies were forced to regroup and pursue alternative strategies, leading to a longer duration of the war in Europe, which persisted until May 1945. Operation Market Garden continues to be a subject of historical analysis, offering insights into the challenges of executing complex airborne and ground operations and their broader implications on military strategy. Operation Market Garden is remembered through various memorials, museums, and historical works, honoring the courage and sacrifice of the soldiers involved in the operation and underscoring the importance of learning from historical events.